Spring 2025 is finally over. There wasn't anything crazy this season aside from Fire Force Season 3 and Windbreaker Season 2, and of course, T-Bait. Yeah, never mind. Regardless, we're going into possibly the best season of anime ever since fall 2022. And a reminder for anyone who doesn't remember what aired that season, we had Chainsaw Man, Bleach, Blue Lock, Mob, My Hero, Spy X Family, Bocchi the Rock, and Eminence in Shadow all in the same season. We were eating so good. But this summer 2025 lineup might actually make history, so I'll be telling you guys all the continuing and new series I'll be watching, spoiler free of course. Before we continue with the video, be sure to subscribe to the channel. It's free and it helps me out a lot. The romance anime that took the internet by storm 3 years ago is returning for its highly anticipated season 2, My Dress Up Darling. I know those 5 Marin fans were losing sleep over those past few years, waiting for her to finally return to the big screen. Don't worry, if you missed her creative outfits and watching Gojo struggle to build confidence to speak to Marin, there'll be plenty more of that coming this season, along with some new faces to spice up the mix. I wasn't a big fan of the previous season, but maybe this season will turn that around for me. Dandadan is back with season 2 and my favorite arc in the manga. I don't care, I'm gonna be glazing the shit out of this. These 12 episodes will be no joke, ladies and gentlemen. Last season left us with a bit of a cliffhanger, but it doesn't even show just how great this season will be. Fights, character peaks, plot twists, romance. Don't even get me started. Science Saru has yet to let us down, so I have faith that they'll be able to take a lot of these coming scenes to the next level like they did last season. No joke, this season of Kaiju number 8 might actually be in the top 3, depending on how well everything gets animated. This season is where shit gets serious. The plot thickens and a lot more fun characters are introduced into the story. Although season 1 was still super popular, I think a lot of people still felt like it was super generic, but I believe this season will shatter a lot of expectations from the viewers. So get ready to see Kafka back in action. A new series is getting adapted and coming straight from Kodansha's weekly shonen magazine, Gachiakuta. If you're not familiar with Gachiakuta, you better start getting familiar with it because this series is here to stay. Listen to how cracked this is. The creator helped assist the author of Fire Force and was a huge fan of Soul Eater, so a lot of her art takes inspiration from it. Not only that, this story is probably the most unique thing that will come to shonen for a very long time. And Studio Bones is animating it, so you know it'll be a banger. Just letting everyone know, before it becomes overrated or overhyped, I've been a fan. Sakamoto Days is back to haunt me in my dreams again. I had so much faith in these series and still really enjoy reading the manga, but the animation is just so upsetting that I find it hard to enjoy, but what can you do? At least part 2 is filled with a lot more fights than last season and also introduces a lot more role players that we'll be seeing a lot more throughout this series. So for the 10 fans who genuinely enjoyed the animation, you'll definitely love this season. Another new series is getting adapted and coming straight from Kodansha's weekly shonen magazine, The Fragrant Flower Blooms with Dignity. Whether you're a romance fan or not, this is a must watch. This series will give you a bit of everything and more. You'll be hooked immediately after watching the first couple episodes. The way they approach romance in this series took me for a loop in the beginning. When I was reading the manga, I found myself cracking smiles all the time. So trust me, you don't want to miss out on this. 7 years. It took 7 years for peak comedy to finally come back with a second season. Grand Blue. I know comedy is subjective, but I highly recommend anyone who hasn't seen the first season to go watch it and enjoy the second season with everybody else. Since they're a group of college students, the comedy has no bounds and has me dying with laughter. And the cast of characters can be stupid as hell, but still so incredibly lovable. Just a warning for anyone that doesn't realize it, the character designs might look a bit different considering that it was last adapted 7 years ago, but everyone still looks great in my opinion.
あなた 私のこと好き?
Rent-A-Girlfriend Season 4 is also back, and every time a new season of Rent-A-Girlfriend comes out, I question myself. Why the hell am I still watching this cuckfest? Kazuya literally has the best girl Ruka right in front of his face, but he just can't seem to get Chizuru off his mind. If anything, I watch this anime to take notes on how not to flirt or hit on women, because whatever Kazuya is doing, it's not working. I don't even remember what happens this season, and honestly, I don't blame you guys if you didn't even make it past season 2, but I'll stay strong and watch this for everybody.
スタンリー先生の猛追かわしまくりながら、俺らが向かう目的地は南米だ。
The smartest man in anime is back and cooking up another entertaining ass season of Dr. Stone, Science Future Part 2. This series never fails to give us new content and keeps the fan entertained in the Stone world. Even coming off a great high of last season, this season will also be just as entertaining. Dr. Zeno and Senku's dynamic will really show up this season. The battle of the smartest brain continues as they go on the dog chase to South America to discover more information on the beam that petrified humanity 1,000 years ago. So, get excited.
行方不明になって帰ってきてからずっと思っとったことなんやけど、お前惹かれちゃうやろ。
Prepare for a sleeper this season with The Summer Hikaru Died. This is a blend of slice of life and horror in a way that slowly builds suspense while focusing on the bond between two boys caught in something beyond their understanding. Last time I watched a horror thriller, it was Uzumaki, so my standards are pretty low. I have heard great things about this series though, plus the animation looks clean as shit, so no complaints here. The title does sound like it basically spoils the entire plot, but hopefully it's just its way of hooking in the audience. Everyone's favorite slave owner is back. Wait, that sounded bad. Should I redo that? Naofumi and the gang are back with season 4 of The Rising of a Shield Hero. I feel like this anime has been getting butchered by Kinema Citrus and has been getting worse every season. Somehow the light novel readers continue to say this season will be the one over and over and over again. I continue to believe them because I'll be watching and praying that it isn't a waste of time. I think I've just been longing for the enjoyment I got in the first season and just can't accept that it's not coming back.
今日もいい天気だね。自分探しにはもってこいだ。
Back in the summer of 2022, this anime wasn't spoken about too much until it started airing. Call of the Night is back with season 2. Again, I've heard close to no hype about it, but I'm sure once those episodes start rolling out, it will begin to show its true colors. Actually, aside from the opening, I know everyone's been having that on repeat lately. If you enjoy the blend of supernatural romance, existential exploration, and the moody aesthetic in season 1, season 2 takes all those elements further, digging deeper into relationships, backstories, and internal conflicts. Last but certainly not least, Bunny Girl Senpai is back with Rascal Does Not Dream of Santa Claus. I have absolutely no clue what this is going to be about, but I love this series so much that it doesn't even matter. I know for sure that it'll be a beautiful watch. Anyway, these are all the big named animes releasing this summer that I'll be watching. If I missed anything, please mention them in the comments. Let me know what anime you'll be watching as well. Make sure to leave a like on the video if you want to see more content like this, and subscribe to keep up with future content. I know it's been a while since I last uploaded. I apologize, I have been slacking a bit, but this season of anime should steer me in the right direction. And I already got other videos in the works too. Thank you guys for watching, and as always, I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.